Hello, it is me, JP. Welcome to Book Nook Sunday. Well, it's actually not mine. It's from another subscriber. So thank you, Mrs. G, for sending this my way. So without further ado, let's get building. Douglas the camera. So what we've got is this. So what we got in the box? Let's see what's in the box. So we have these bits. We have the wood bits. We have the paper cutouts and bits to show us how to do stuff. Paper template. Arrange and cut in accordance to the template shape. Good. Okay, we like that. This must be for Windows. Bits and pieces that we need to cut out. Looking nice. What's it called? Fantasy Forest. What else has it got in here? More cutouts. More wooden pieces. Bag A. Instructions. So it just says, "Nice day." Nice. Doesn't say have a nice day, it just goes nice day. Very direct. So nice day everybody, nice day. More things. Oh, it's got that dust again. Remember that from the last one? I think that's fake dried up flowers again in there. Yeah, again, dried up flowers and fake plastic flowers and plants. Okay, this one actually says Firefly Forest. So is it a fantasy forest or Firefly Forest? Okay, let's go for Firefly Forest. And the instructions. Okay. To me that looks like it's from The Hobbits. Look at the house in there. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? Tells us what we get in there. So the first thing it wants us to do is get one of these nice pieces like that. And then get the template picture. I think it wants us to put that one in first. So I'll just cut that out. Oh, scissors! And back, here you go, all cut out. Not straight, but no one's perfect. So what we're going to do is put it on here. Maybe this is just a guide. So here's another tip. So thank you, Mary. Instead of using the wood white glue, use a glue stick. A lot less mess, I believe. Get the sides. Then we'll put that. Is it perfect? Probably not. Got my roller. Remember, we're not professionals. So if it goes slightly wrong, don't worry about it. As Bob Ross would say, Happy little accidents. There you go, that's looking like that. Wow, good tip that, very good tip. Okay, once that is done, need to get the lamps. How is that going to do? So I need to get the lights and the backlight. What we got is a what they're calling a 5-head string lamp. So it's looking like that. So what it wants us to do is bend one to 1.7 centimeters. So what I need to do is get my ruler. And the back, can't find my regular rulers, don't know where they are, but I've got this. That looks good. So what does it want? 1.7 centimeters, about there. So top to bottom, so that goes like that, and that goes there. So I'm going to mark that with a pen and the normal ruler. So where was I? Okay, 1.7, wasn't it? No idea if this is permanent or not, but so then we bend it where we had that mark upwards, like so. Probably not perfect, but okay. And then we go to the next lamp, and they want that one 3 centimeters upwards. So how are we going to do that? That's weird. It doesn't tell me how much in between here it wants to be. You know what, I think if I follow the instructions here, there, okay. How does it want to do that? Looks like it's been twisted. Right, 3.7 will be about there. And 3.7 is there. There's no instructions, there's not very good instructions, so I presume you just join them together. That one to that one, like that. And then twist it. There you go, something like that. I'm going to twist it. Is it right? I have no idea. It kind of looks the part. And then the next one is 3.5. So about, just guessing here. By the way, this is not permanent, so it's really just a guide now. And then if I mark it 3.5, then 3.5 where that is, I guess. Join them together. So does that go like that? Kinda. Then the next one is going to be 4.8 centimeters. No. Okay. like that. I think there you go. Okay. Hopefully that will work. And then the next one is going to be 9 centimeters upwards. Okay. I mean 0.9, so about there. There you go. Hopefully that will stretch across there. Nope, okay. There you go, that'll do. And that will go down that way. Okay. So now it wants us to stick it, follow the black lines here. Okay, how are we supposed to glue that on there then? Anyway, we're going to do the same this way. So the first one doesn't have it, then this one's going to be a small one, 0.9, that's going to be a 0.9, that's going to be a 4.3, and that is going to be a 2.3. Okay, don't know how we're going to glue these though. I don't know if the glue stick will glue them on there. Okay, don't know. Stick it to the grey line, stick it to the black line. Doesn't tell me how it's done. Don't know if the glue stick will work, because it's metal, but we'll give it a go. No. Maybe, probably super glue. But we're going to cover this anyway with another sheet, so super glue maybe. Okay, let's put some super glue down. Right, let's try that. Don't know if it'll work or not. No. You know what? Good old electric tape, I think. If we've got somewhere anywhere in hand. I mean, that's already done, so there you go. I think that's the way forward, is some electric tape. So get that all done and this done, because you saw me do this already. And then I'll show you what it's like when it's finished. And the back. So I've taped all these down, so that should look like that. Again, it just says stick it down, it doesn't tell you how. Yeah, this is a bit long, so I went round that way. That should be sticking out there. Yeah, okay, cool. Now we're going to cover this with I believe D8, so this one. So it's got holes to cut out as well. Interesting. And that should follow them to go in. That's going to be fun. So let's cut that out and cut the holes out. So I've got something soft here, so hopefully I can get the holes out. I have a little thing here, so there you go. One way of doing it. Oh no, that ripped. That'd be fine because we're going to glue it on anyway. Okay, so hopefully these will go over the holes that we've just, the lights that we just made. So what we're going to do, get the glue stick again and just glue it around here around the area, less mess. So hopefully these will go in its correct areas. Go in there, and go in there. Oops. Come on, go in your proper areas, please. Okay, fighting me. Right, that goes there. Okay. Come on. Be nice, go into your area. Okay, that's that one. That's that one. That's that one. That's that one. Okay, that's that one. Go over here. Come on, in you go. And that one. Okay. Okay, they come over there. Okay. Don't worry about that because I think that's going to get covered anyway, so don't worry about too much about that. That'll just go through its little hole there. There you go. Get my roller. Okay, that is looking like that. Wow, that took ages. Yeah, we're going to do the same on the other side. Oh no, that goes like that. So we're going to do this on this side now. Oh no, so what have we got? What are we doing? This one now. Again, we're going to put that on there. Again, that's going to be 2.6, that's going to be 0.9, that's going to be 1.7. So this has got 6 lights on it, hopefully. That's going to be a 9, 0.9, that's a 0.9 as well. So 0.9, 0.9, 1.7, 0.9, and 2.6, and one hanging out. Once that is done, this will be going over the top of the lights. So that's looking like that. Again, glue stick works wonders. So what I do now is try and find the 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. So knock the camera over. What I do now, instead of trying to do what I done before in the last one, is that goes here. So what did I say that was going to be? 2.6. So what I do now is just bend it like so. And get my ruler. Get to 2.6, which is there. And then just bend that like that, bend that like that, and put it down like this, twist, get the tape, leave that hanging, put the tape in, looking like that. And then I'll do the same here. So that's looking like that. Anyway, then we get the glue stick again. Let's glue these bits now. Go around here, down there, down there. Okay. So it's looking like that. Then get this piece. Got to cut a bit out. And then we just put these over where they should go in the holes. So that one goes in there. Come on. Without trying to get it stuck. Why are you fighting me? Because the camera's on, that's why. Ah. Okay, one's in. 2, 3. Go in your home because it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Push that down. Okay, there you go, roll. Oh, that goes here. Oh no, I forgot to cut that bit out. What's that about? That goes there. Missed some glue pieces? I don't know. What's that about? So that's looking like that. So now we've got 2 sides done. Wow, okay. What's next? Or shall we leave it there? Okay, it wants us to do some... That's weird. It wants us to do some brown paper. It's like fake grass. Some fake grass. I think it's that one. So D12. Let's make sure it's the same one, shall we? Yes, D12 is that one. Why didn't they put the template on there? I have no idea, but... So it wants this to go over the top here. Okay, let's do it properly like that. And then we... so why didn't they draw that on there? That makes no sense, does it? They could have drawn that on here. Weird. Right, okay, what does it want us to do? Yes, it wants us to cut these templates out for this. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do is cut these out, draw around them, and then cut them out. Weird. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is just, I'm just going to put that to the side like that. So go around like that with wiggly lines, of course with wiggly lines. And then little part we don't really care about. There you go. That looks terrible, but never mind. Let's cut that out then. Okay, and then that's looking like that on that side. Hopefully it's correct, but who knows. Then we'll do the same with the rest of them. Get that done, show you what it's like. And there's all the green bits. Try not to grab the electrics. What do we need to do next? A good question. Right, we need the other wooden piece. Here it is. Pay attention to direction of the holes. So that will be going on there like that. But we need some water that goes here. So that'll be on a piece of paper somewhere. Here we go. We need this piece. So what we're going to do is put that here. Like that. So let's get the glue stick. So that will just go on here, like so. Like that. Excellent. What's next? Yeah, we're going to put this onto here. Like that. The glue stick will work on that one, I don't know. Let's try it. Doesn't work, we can always put the wood glue in on. Okay, I'll just put that on there. Seemed to work. You know what, let's put a bit of wood glue on the edge. Yeah, okay. Grass piece done. Okay. That's looking like that, so that's quite nice. And then we get some of the green powder. This stuff, remember this stuff from last time. Okay, what we're going to do is sprinkle it around this edge here. So what I'm going to do is put super glue around there. So I'll put some super glue around the edge, and what I'm going to do is just sprinkle some green powder over it, like so, and get a little tray, leave that to dry a bit. Dum 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 dum. I need to find a little tray. This one will do. And once that is done, we'll just pick that up and sprinkle what's there. Ta-da! That's looking like that. So leave that to dry. Get the rest in here as well. So that is all looking like that. What do you think? Again, just put some glue and then sprinkle it off. Right, once that is done, then we get A7, which is this piece. Then we cut that bit out, which is D843. And that's where we'd be going. Where would that be going? Right. There. Right, let's have a look where this is going. So about there. Get the glue stick. I'll put that about there. Hopefully. I went a bit too far. Ah, good, I can still push it up there. Excellent. That goes on there. Again, we'll put the super glue round the sides. And then we get the green tree leaves. So we'll let that set. Okay, once that is done, so we just put it back in the tray. So it's looking like that. So what we need is the fun part now. Is we're going to try and put this together. Right, this is going to go onto here. So what we need to do is put some glue on the side here. Just make sure it is correct. That one back. So it actually is going to go along here. So what I need to do, I'm going to put some wood glue down there. Get my trusty corner thing here. So that'll just go in. No. Okay. Don't worry about the glue there because that'll get hidden. So we'll just wait till that dries. Because this will be going along here. Along those dotted lines. So in fact I'll put that in there as well. So there's a dotted line there that will just follow the dotted line, please. Thank you. Okay, we'll leave that like that. And we'll come back when that is finished, when it's all nice and dry. And the back, there you go. That is looking like that. I think that slipped down a bit. I don't think it's going to affect anything. Now what I want us to do next is this piece, and then we get this piece and that will be gluing it onto here. Like that. So if I knew that, I would have done that earlier. Okay. So just glue along that edge there. Like so. And anyway, that will be going in there anyway. So what we do is put that in there. So we'll leave that to dry a bit. What we can do is actually put that in there as well. So let's see if we can do that without breaking things. See? Come on, behave yourself. Glue along there. Glue along there. And glue at the bottom. and of course that will all fall to pieces. What's that about? Behave yourself. So that will be going in there like that. So again, if we put what are you doing? Really? So put that down there. Gravity be our friend. Put that there. There you go. By the look of it, the mirror has not been cut straight. So that is looking like that anyway. I haven't took the thing out, so that's fine. Maybe that did slip down a bit anyway. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, once that is done and drying very well, then it wants this piece to go along here. Ah! Okay, we have to wait till that dries, of course. And this piece, that will be glued on this way, I think. Yes. And that will be just going in there. That'll be going in like that. So let's put that in there. Again, I'll leave that to dry. Hope you can see that. That's silly of me, can't see that. And then we'll take, once that's all in there, we take the protective layer off. That's good. Okay, I think that's okay. This is where it all goes pear-shaped. That'll just go in there like that. So it's looking like that. And I think we're going to leave it there because that's looking like that. And then we have that one like that. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Spider Sprue with the Book Nook. That took longer than I thought it would. Anywho, if you like to get this for yourself, you can get it anywhere. AliExpress, Amazon. Just type in Book Nook and then voila. Anywho, let's get building. Too close to the camera. And scene.